For today's makeup look, I wanted to do a couple pops of color, and I was inspired by a sunset on the beach. So I took some oranges and some blues, and this is what I came out with. A nice orangey cut crease with blue on the bottom. So let's get started. I first started out with my NYX Full Coverage Concealer, and I placed that all over my eyelid, so I used that as my eyelid primer, or I should say eyeshadow primer. And then I set that with my Wet n Wild contouring palette in Caramel Toffee in the lighter shade. I then took my Jaclyn Hill palette and I went into the color Creamsicle, and I placed that in my crease and really blended it out to use it as a transition shade. Next, I take my Morphe 3502 palette and I take the shade Ablaze to really orange up my look, because I really want the orange to stand out in this look, and I blend that out really well in the crease. In the same palette, I take the shade Heat to give the look a little bit of depth and add a little bit of red to it. Then I go into the shade Fire to brighten it up just a tad. Now it is time to cut my crease, and I use my e.l.f. concealer brush, and I use the Makeup Revolution concealer in the shade C6. And this is just a tip for those with hooded eyes. I used my concealer and went to the tip of my eyelid where my eyelashes are at, and then I looked up, and I use that basically as a base for where I'm going to bring my cut crease up to past my real eyelid crease. So I'm going to go all the way to the edge of my eye, and then I'm going to set my concealer with the Airspun Loose Face Powder in Translucent. And now I'm going to go into my ColourPop Double Entendre palette with the shade Locked and Loaded. I'm going to set that on top of my cut crease, and I'm also going to highlight my brow bone with the same shade. Now I'm going back into my Morphe 3502 palette, and I'm taking Ablaze and Terracotta, and I'm going to be blending out the outer edge of my cut crease to really make that nice gradient look. I'm going to finish my concealer and contour the rest of my face, and then I'll be back to finish the rest of the look. So I'm back, and I cleaned up my eyeshadow a little bit, and now time for the eyeliner. I'm using my Morphe Gel Liner in the shade Jet, and I'm going to be going in with an angled brush. This happens to be the Morphe G21 Angle brush, and I'm going to be doing a cat eye today. You can use whatever eyeliner you'd wish. I feel like this Morphe Gel Liner was just a little bit dry for me. I think next time I will try a different eyeliner pen or something different that is a little bit easier to work with, but this worked for today's look. Next, I'm going to be going in with the same brand of gel liner, but just in a different color, Vitamin C. And I'm going in with a Wet n Wild flat brush, and I'm going to be lining my lower lash and bringing out a lower lash cat eye. And I'm going to leave some zero space in between the two liners. I'm taking my Jaclyn Hill palette again, and I'm going to be going in with the shade Twerk with the same brush. And I'm just going over the liner that I just did with the shade Twerk, just to bring out that blue a lot more. Now I'm going to be going with the color Jada in the Jaclyn Hill palette, just to brighten the bottom of the blue up and bring some teal into the look. Next, I'm going with my NYX Glitter Brilliance in the shade Gold and my NYX Glitter Glue Primer. And I'm going to be using my Sonia Kashik lip pencil brush today. And I'm going to be placing the glue in the corners of my eye. The corner of my eye, I should say. And then I'm going to clean that brush off and then go in with the same brush to take a little bit of glitter and pat that on. not using too much glitter. Well, there's no such thing as too much glitter. Just pack that shit on. Just pack it on. Keep going. And there we go. Now I'm curling my lashes, and I'm gonna go in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise, and I'm gonna go in with my eyelashes and put on a little bit. Now I'm gonna take some Faux Mink lashes that I ordered on Amazon. Cheap, I would recommend it rather than buying it at the stores, and I'm gonna put that on off camera because I'm not talented enough to put it on. On camera, I should say. Well, now I'm gonna go in with my waterproof gel liner from e.l.f. and line my waterline. And now I'm gonna go with Bad Gal Bang Mascara to fuse my fake lashes with my real lashes to make it look all nice. And now I'm gonna use that on my bottom lashes. Now I'm gonna use my Urban Decay All Nighter Pollution Protectant Setting Spray all over my face. And on my lips, I'm using a Buxom Lip Plumping Gloss in the shade Moscow Mule. And bada boom, I am done with the look. I hope you guys liked it and enjoyed it. I very much love this look. I think it's very wearable for nights. If you take off the glitter, I feel like you can wear it during the days. I would love if you guys could tag me on my Instagram or Twitter, Kate and Bree, if you guys recreated this look. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And I'm totally feeling myself here, as you can tell. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video.